They've come running to me because they think there might be food. There isn't food. It's not very warm out here. We went to, Mark was due a blood test this morning, or so we thought. And sometimes there is a nurse there, even if it's a ferié day, because it's Armistice Day today. But we waited and nobody showed up, so we decided that we would go back tomorrow. Maybe we'd got it wrong. But it was quite cold when we were out there this morning. I've been looking at Mrs. Brahma for quite a while. Her comb has been pale for, well, probably quite a long time. I've only noticed it for the last couple of weeks. I mean, she's finished molting and she's grown back. I don't think she's fully grown back her feathers, but she's very feathered. And I just thought that she was pale because of molting, but I'm not so sure. I went down a few days ago and sprayed the roost with alcohol in case there's red mite down there, sucking her blood overnight. So I don't know. We've got an appointment on... When have we got an appointment? I think Mark, one of us, I've got podiatrist, and Mark's got physio. I can't remember which way round, but we'll be in Chauvigny one day this week, and I'll go into Ganver and see if I can buy some tonics for the chickens. I'll get her something that I can give her, because she is pale, and I'll spray the roost again. But these two are not so red, and the white one roosts with her. They both roost together. The black one's still not roosting, sits underneath in the corner. So it's quite depleted now, the flock. I can't explain it, but it makes a big difference not having the cuckoo marron. It makes a big difference not having to do anything when I go down there. You know, when I go down and put them away at night, I can actually walk in and just close them up. I collect the eggs that they've laid and just close them up and come away, and it feels really weird. I don't know where Ida is. I don't want to walk out onto that grass because it's covered in lumps of wet grass where Mark mowed when it was still damp. So, still getting eggs. I think maybe Mrs. Brahma laid an egg yesterday. Certainly, the marron lays very dark brown eggs, and the white one lays. They're not as blue as they were. They're more of a khaki colour. But I picked up a much paler egg yesterday, so I'm wondering whether Mrs. Brahma's laying again. But even though we've only got 3 chickens, it's plenty. You know, we're mostly getting 2 eggs a day, which is plenty. They soon mount up. That shrub will get stripped by the birds once the weather turns really cold. It's still not cold enough. They've still got food in other places, but once it turns sort of really cold in January, maybe, I don't know. I mean, it depends. If we have really cold weather in December, they might, but that gets stripped. In fact, sometimes Mark will use it to decorate at Christmas, and some years that he's got there in December at Christmas and there hasn't been any red berries on it, so yeah, it gets stripped. That's what it's there for. And that is the flowering cherry. It's not really standing out. It has a lot of really pretty leaves on it some years, and if I walked over there you'd see them on the grass, but I'm not walking over there, so you won't. pussycat there. Can you see her? Waiting to come out the door. It's cold out here, Jazz. What do you want to be out here for? Was it because I was out here? When we drove down just before the village this morning, there was a dead cat in the road. Similar colours to her, a bit darker, I think. Which was a shame. I was thinking, oh, you know, somebody's going to have a shock when they discover their cat's been killed on the road. Thankfully, she doesn't go far. And she's very wary of traffic. She's very wary, even in the garden. What? Doesn't want to be up here either. Even though you nagged me. Didn't you? Well, you can stay there. No, you stay for a minute. Meow. So when we're manoeuvring in the car, she is very wary. Checks where we're going, runs away, doesn't even trust her humans. Do you? You leaving? Whenever you put her down, you have to make sure her back legs touch the ground first. It's not like a normal cat. Oh, right, I'm going in. I just thought I'd show you what's going on here. Show you that I'm not... What was the word you used, Lionel? Tormented. I'm not tormented. I've just shared a vlog from Hayley, who is very eloquent and very restrained, and it was really interesting to watch. And interesting because I know that she wasn't talking from a script, which I thought was very good because she remembered a lot and didn't repeat herself and didn't go off on a tangent, but she was very restrained. I was impressed with that. Okay, so there we go. That's it. Nothing much more to tell you apart from it's cold. And it's Armistice Day, and people say lest we forget, but I think so many people in the world have forgotten. That's what I think. You've got your trouser leg rolled up, and you just come back from the Masons.
Yeah. Uncovered a right tip as well.
That's okay, probably people didn't hear that. Oh, there's Ida. It really is the whole flock now. Shall I unhook that?
Yeah.
This fence is going to break.
It'd be easier to unhook from the other end. Shall I do it?
Well, no, it's very uneven here. I don't want you on uneven ground. I prefer to pull myself. Ooh, what's that?
That's malt, I should think.
dry under here.
Yeah.
That'll do, won't it? I'm just thinking how uneven it is and how I nearly fall over. That's wet. I just put it there out the way. It was on the ground.
Oi.
No, it's right. I'm just moving it out of your way. There. Honest.
It could be the remains of a poached egg.
A poached egg?
Poached eggs.
How did it get? What, do you think somebody laid an egg under there?